Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight it'll be the Dallas Wings going up against the Las Vegas Aces.
And the Las Vegas faithful are certainly making their voices heard tonight, bringing the energy once the gates open.
In terms of the most explosive teams in the W, Las Vegas and Dallas have been up there recently. So Aces fans will be on the edge of their seats tonight, expecting points.
And so for Dallas, so far this season, they've got the advantage with a 2-1 record against the Aces.
Wilson outside. Over Hines Allen. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Now this is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
Here's Gray. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Here's Miller. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Young. Right side, Lloyd. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Outside, Hines Allen. Miller. She's guarded by Wilson. The rebound by Asia Wilson. And Chelsea Gray, here we go. Can't get it to fall. And it's the Wings ball. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Beckers. Drills the three-pointer.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Pass to Young. Launches it. Another three for Las Vegas.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations. And she shot just 32% in that rookie year, but things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship. Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
Outside Lloyd. Gray, 6 to shoot. Here's Parker Tyus. Back to Gray. Pass to Wilson. From past the arc. And the Aces, another three.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Here's Beckers. Out to Hines Allen.
And that falls. Great assist by Paige Beckers.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Wilson, right side, goes back up. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Maisha Hines Allen.
And not only has Asia Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's out of that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with Asia Wilson is, what can she do?
Gray,
Miller defending.
and Dre gets it to go.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Becker's outside.
Let's go with a three. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Miller.
Ogunbowale, covered by Lloyd.
Outside Miller.
Shoots. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top three-point specialist in the league would catch heat for taking that shot.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Back to Lloyd. Gray.
They get the rebound. Outside Young.
Lets it go from deep.
That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Becker's right side. Diamond Miller for three. And that doesn't go either for Diamond Miller.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Young shot's good.
Well, I mean, it is still early, but they're getting pummeled on the glass.
They've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboards. These second chance buckets are killing them.
And Brian, I want to see more effort.
Me too.
Got it for her fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going. And if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
And it's the Aces with the ball. The lead is 15. Lloyd from long range sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, they've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they're just keeping the ball alive and creating second chance buckets.
Those are bonus points.
Beckers can't hit.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Jewel Lloyd with the steal.
Back to Parker Tyus.
Pass to Gray. Young.
Miller defending.
Gray outside. Wilson. 5 on the clock.
Nice D for Maddie Siegrist.
Here's Ogunbowale. That's in for her first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
On the drive, Ogunbowale can be so sudden. She cuts right through the defense.
Back to Gray. Pass to Young.
Wilson covered by Siegrist.
The baseline J. Out to Gray. Here's Young. Now here's Wilson. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yes, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right words for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
And the first one falls for her.
And if you need points, Siegrist is a good bet to get them for you. She can be prolific out there.
Going forward, do you guys think the Wings have the best backcourt in the WNBA?
No doubt. They just might, guys. This is the brightest guard pairing in the league. You got the first overall pick in Paige Beckers as a generational talent. Then you're going to throw in former scoring champ Arike Ogunbowale. I mean, how do you stop that duo?
On the wing, Dana Evans. To the paint. Pass to Gray. Now Smith.
We talked a lot about Siegrist's scoring. Maybe we should be talking more about her defense as well. That was very well played.
Basket good.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And here are the Aces now. A 12-point game. Now here's Evans. Over to the left wing. Got a piece of it. Ogunbowale with the steal. Stops, pops. It's hauled in by Smith.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Back to Evans. She got it up. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Aces on top. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with a hustle.
On the wing, Dana Evans. Smith, shot clock at 6. Chelsea Gray for 3. Mark that as her 5th miss in 7 shots. Ogunbowale, Gray defending, and Ogunbowale gets it to go.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside. Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, they dug themselves in the hole in the first quarter, but they're starting to shoot it much better now.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the kinks, and they're starting to put it together like a puzzle right now.
Here's Evans. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pulling the strings, Evans thriving in the pick and roll.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. And the Aces making a change here. Dallas trailing here. Pass to James. Back to Ogunbowale. Segrist up top. Las Vegas grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Gray outside. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Pass to Segrist. Takes the 3. That will not get it done. She's 0 for 2. Here's Bell. The shot's good. Here's Dallas now. Trailing by 13. And here's Segrist. Here's Ogunbowale. The Wings with another miss.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
They've really settled into a nice groove offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards. Would you believe me, Tim, if I told you now it's above 50%?
Well, of course that way. That's what the monitor says.
And I'm an honest man, too.
Ogunbowale shot is off. And fellas, we were talking about this. One great thing about Ogunbowale, her durability.
She rarely misses games. Led the league a couple times in minutes played. And then amongst active players, Ogunbowale leads in minutes played per game.
To the middle. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Ogunbowale.
A skilled distributor. Get yourself open, and Ogunbowale will find you.
Pass to Lloyd. Fires the 3. Tips it up. Gray. Back to Lloyd. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Las Vegas Aces. On Tuesday,
It'll be the dream of Atlanta coming into town. Then on Thursday, it'll be the Phoenix Mercury coming into town.
And looking at the Mystics matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they're rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, it's going to be a challenge, all right. But it's a challenge I think this team is up for.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Agunbowale. Dallas with the ball. It's a 16-point game. It's good.
She's a very strong finisher on the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Here's Gray. Down low. It's stolen by Segrist. Ahead. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Now that we're in the latter stages of the season, talk to me, guys. How excited are you about the playoffs coming around the corner?
Oh, I can't wait, Blake. This is a beautiful time of the year. But at the same time, there are still games to be played that could totally change the playoff picture.
Yeah, and it's important for players to remember that too. Just because you're in the playoffs, if the season ends today, doesn't mean things can change. And ultimately, you could find yourself on the outside looking in. You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
To the inside.
Beckers.
Chelsea Gray with some nice defense. Wilson outside. Shot to end the cold run, and she sinks the layup.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Guarded by Young.
Pass to Beckers.
For three. It's hauled in by the Aces. They led by as many as 18 points. Shoots it up, and the Aces tack on two more.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Outside Agunbowale.
Left side, Segrist. Pass to Miller. Top Beckers.
And another miss by Dallas.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Back to Gray.
Smith. Miller defending.
Outside Young.
Good, and the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
On the wing, Paige Beckers. Screened by Segrist.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Asia Wilson. And again, Jackie Young.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
Guarded by Young. And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
That's her second foul, and the last thing she wants to do is pick up a third foul here, because it's just way too early in the game for that.
That free throw missing. And the Wings making a change here. And she's good on the second. Now the Aces with it. They have a 19-point lead.
Parker ties the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Here's Miller. drops in the layup for two.
Wanting it more, Diamond Miller showing up down low.
Gray left side. Outside Young. Goes up again. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck. They battled on the glass, but just couldn't knock it down. Covered by Lloyd, and it's in.
The height difference there was huge, but she canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
And be able to adjust in the air, too.
And the Aces with possession. Outside Young. Parker Tyus. And the ball out of play. The Wings will have it. Dallas with the ball. Trailing by 17. Pass to Miller. The 3 ball. Jackie Young the rebound. Here's Las Vegas. Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Got it up. And no good trying to get that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Aces on top, up by 16. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And really, an incredible game from Young.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There is no reason for her to settle for anything less. Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Lloyd. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Personal foul.
Such a fearless competitor. Jewel Lloyd is not afraid to go into contact on the way up.
So she gets them both. And here's Beckers. Pass to Miller. Now Hines Allen. She's guarded by Wilson. Screen by Hines Allen. 6 on the shot clock. There's Agumbawale with the 3.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Here's Wilson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off. Gives her a great view of the court as well.
Beckers outside. Agumbawale. Pass to Beckers. From outside, off the mark. Now the Aces with it. It's an 18-point game. Chalk up 2 right there.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
Outside Miller. And there's the pick.
Becker's outside.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Timeout called the Aces. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
So it's Dallas now, trailing by 17.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Up top, Beckers.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's tipped. The shot, no good. Inside, finds Allen. That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbowale's nice feed.
Well, we know Hines Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
Pass to Lloyd. Three-pointer.
They get it again.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
Good on the shot.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Here's the Wings with the ball.
Outside, Miller.
Pass to Agunbowale. Offline with the 3.
One made 3 for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
Parker Tyus, good.
The awareness of Gray, a terrific teammate who is good at recognizing when someone on her team is uncovered.
Agunbowale with it.
Parker Tyus picks her up defensively. Becker's outside.
Makes it off the glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
To the wing, right side. Wilson, right side. Pass to Lloyd. Boots over Agunbowale.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Gray outside. Wilson. Over Hines Allen.
A rebound by Beckers.
Pass to Agunbowale.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus. And Parker comes up with the rebound.
Here's Wilson. Miller with the steal.
And here's Beckers.
Hines Allen, good.
When you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, the kick out is the only choice.
And Lloyd gets it to go.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Dallas calls timeout. The Wings making a switch here. On defense, the Aces.
Zegras. Great D that time from Parker Tyus.
Wilson outside. Pass to Bell. There's the steal.
Beckers with it. Parker Tyus is there.
Here's Segrist. And down it goes. 2 points.
There's the inside. In the inside-outside game of Segrist, she can score from anywhere.
And here's Asia Wilson outside.
And it's Paige Beckers with the rebound.
Right side of Agunbowale. It's hauled in by the Aces.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something's off with her mechanics, I think.
Back to Young.
Wilson sets the screen.
To the paint. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
That one on Agumbawale. And so she makes both from the line.
Beckers with it.
11 points in the game. Here's James, guarded by Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Segrist.
A rebound by Parker Tyus.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Wilson outside. The 19-foot shot, and the basket is good.
Attention to detail is what separates Wilson from a lot of the league. Her success is no accident.
To the middle.
Segrist.
Gray defending.
Segrist gets the bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Here's Wilson in for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Pass to Beckers.
That one's off. And the Wings making a change here. And the second free throw, good. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
From deep, Asia Wilson drains it from beyond the arc.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
She's guarded by Wilson. Buries it down low.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Now Evans. Wilson outside. Can she keep it going?
The rebound by Beckers.
Asia Wilson. 4th personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Beckers outside. Covered by Gustafson.
Stolen by Evans. And now the Aces on the break. The 3 doesn't go for her. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Beckers outside.
Off target with the 3. Here's Gray. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
One thing we can all agree on, it's great to see the WNBA continue to expand.
Yeah, the Bay Area finally got a team, and they followed that up quickly by announcing teams in Toronto and Portland.
And remember, too, 3 more teams are coming after those 2 in Toronto and Portland. And beyond those 3 teams that they're going to add, the league got so many bids from pretty much everywhere in this country and in Canada as well.
Back to Agumbawale. James. But she stays with it. And that one comes up a bit short.
Screen by Smith.
Back to Lloyd. Young from downtown. And the 3 ball is good.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Here's a Agumbawale, that one falls.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. Get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Pass to Gustafson. Shoots over Agumbawale. Out to Lloyd. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd. That is her first foul of the game.
In the first half, she was flawless as far as ball security. But that certainly hasn't been the case since halftime.
The Wings making a switch here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Three-pointer Beckers gets it to go from downtown.
With that three, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Pass to Gustafson. And now the Wings fast break. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there. Coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving them 3 points.
Pass to Lloyd. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Wings.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
And Agumbawale gets it to go.
Oh my, there is no stopping Agumbawale from the corner.
Timeout call to the Aces. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here is Lloyd. And she can't stop the run as that misses. Paige Beckers from outside. It's hauled in by Smith. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Count that one.
Here's Beckers.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. 11 feet out, and that one hits back iron. Here's Lloyd. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game, and she's hoisted up 11 so far.
The handles on Lloyd are nasty, and she just thrives at going straight to the hoop.
Pass to Beckers.
Shot clock at 3. Agumbawale from long range.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Pass to Bell. To the inside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Outside Agumbawale.
Now Segrist. Now here's Beckers.
The Wings with another miss. Now here's Young. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Offensive board. Snatched away.
Pass to Beckers.
Here's Agumbawale. Looking to end the drought. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Right now, Agumbawale is doing whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
It's Jewel Lloyd with the drive. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
And the Aces with possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Clock at 6.
Back to Parker Tyus.
It's stolen by Segrist. Teardrop shot.
This is the pressure Segrist places on opposing defenses, forcing them to foul her inside.
No good on that one.
At the line for the Wings.
And she sinks the second. Here's Gray. Wilson outside. Puts it up. And she hits the jump shot.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
There's Agumbawale with the three.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that you know what? She's a little size challenge in the post.
Count that one.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
And the Wings call time here. On defense, the Aces. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. Becker's outside. From the yard. Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Some of the shots he's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Here's Miller. That falls. Great assist by Paige Beckers.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
Screen by Young. Double team on Asia Wilson. It's stolen by Beckers.
Asia Wilson. 5th personal foul.
Oh, this franchise is absolutely thrilled to have Paige Beckers. But talk about what makes her such a great young player.
Well, Paige is a bucket, right? Highly skilled, and you expect that she'll run the offense and be the focal point. Plus, she's got sneaky length at 6 feet.
Pass to Beckers.
There's the three.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
And Wilson gets it to go.
What a bad time for these defenders to just be standing around watching. I mean, not while the ball's in her hands.
Nailed from three-point land.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Timeout called the Aces. So both teams making some changes here. Screen by Smith. Wing shot on the way. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
On offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Pass to James. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Gustafson, covered by Segrist. Outside Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Smith. And it comes off the front of the rim. No good with the layup.
Terrific D. That's how to protect the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Bell. That shot, no good. Berger with it. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our